하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요. Bad Vibe Jason입니다.
안녕하세요. Bad Vibes Jason입니다. Welcome back to another
Episode
episode
of
of Bad Vibes Jason.
We have not been sitting on this couch in so long.
Okay, guys, I practiced a new smile just for you guys today. It's been so long, I'm forgetting how you guys look. But this is a smile that I practiced just for you guys today. Wait, let me remember how it goes. Hold on.
You're so ugly.
No, it wasn't. It was like I can't do it no more, bro. We have to like.
When was
Go
the last
back.
episode we did? Was it when we were just walking in the park?
Yeah.
And while we were walking in the park, one of our friends saw us literally pass across our camera, did not say a single word to us because he knew we were in working mode.
He was like, they're clocked in right now. They're clocked in the lock-in factory. We cannot disrupt them. But in the video, you see him fully like turning back and staring at us before like riding off on his bike. And when the episode aired, it was like 4 minute and 59 second mark. That was me right there. I said, wow, next time say hi. You know, we may be famous.
Yeah.
We may be like busy doing work, but we always have time
For our friends.
for our fans.
Friends and fans. No, okay, no, it's the thing is like people think that now that we've gotten really big
Right.
and we've have this following, like we really are thankful for everybody who watches us, but that doesn't change who we are.
We're still very humble people. Like I think there's only been a handful of times that I have like had to shun people away and be like, no, like I don't want pictures right now. But that's just like really personal times.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
Like, come take a picture with us. Like we
come
really don't
on.
care.
We will just maybe when you leave, we will like giggle to each other. We'll be like, oh my god, did you see the way that she was standing? But did you see what she was wearing? Like, but like we will never do it to your face.
Yeah.
Ever.
100%. Always ask us for a picture, but I am, like getting up today, just doing this podcast too, guys. Like we've been really drained out. Like I'm already tired. We're coming back and I'm already tired doing this podcast. Like I'm so tired.
And I think we should say a couple of like things that we might get in trouble for, like just to kind of put us back on the map. I think it's been a while since we were gone, and
we're doing controversial takes or something.
Yeah. Let's do a controversial take like right now so that we can like clip farm with it.
Go. Do you already have one? You're the one with the phone.
You're the one with the phone.
You're the one with.
Oh my god! Actually, this is not a controversial take. This is just a real take that I genuinely have like a scar in my heart because of it, and it is flip-flop gate. And this to me is the most shocking thing. And Carla brought it back up today that I was like, wow, I forgot how much this like pained me growing up. So, and I think if you are a person, especially if you're white, and you talk about, oh my god, why is she wearing flip-flop? Oh my god, why are you in a flip-flop? If you have ever uttered those words in your life, you are racist and you are classist. Because tell me why, okay? Growing up in the camps, in the refugee camps, all we had were flip-flops. You don't see nobody wearing, we call them walking shoes, balking shoes, whatever the fuck. And we're
balking
shoes. No, it's like, yeah, something like that. It was like a funky ass name. But anyways, those you see very rarely. Like if you go into the city, maybe you will put on a pair of those. But otherwise, you don't see sneakers. You don't see regular shoes. It's all flip-flops and sandals, right? We come to the United States of America, and at home during the summertime, flip-flops always. Girl, I wear so much flip-flop. The space between my big toe and like the second toe.
Like a big gap.
Like a big gap.
Oh, like my thigh gap. Y'all know I got a thigh gap now. I've been getting skin tea like over this break, and I got a thigh gap now. But keep going. Like my thigh gap is big. Like
my thigh gap get in the way of your story.
I know. Look at
no, but literally.
You guys notice
okay,
my thigh gap
shut the fuck up. But like yeah, as I was saying, I always. And then one year, I think I was in like. No, I feel like in elementary school, we weren't allowed to. It was literally like you cannot wear open toe shoes, So then high school, they open up a little. They're like, okay, like you can wear whatever. Really, they're not that strict on it anymore.
Yeah.
And I remember this one day, freshman year. It's a nice, fall day. It's not cold yet. I go to school. I'm wearing my Aeropostale flip flop. It's like
are they like 4 sizes too big because it's your dad's that you brought to school?
Shut the fuck up.
Those are the only flip flops I ever wear. The ones that are too big for my little feet.
No, I wore my size flip flop like the Aeropostale ones that you see on the beach, girl. Like I wore those genuinely like day in and day out. And so I come to school, I'm wearing my fire fit, being skinny jeans, a t-shirt, Aeropostale t-shirt with the little Aeropostale flip flop, right? And some motherfucking bitch. Wow.
Whoa, she's already starting.
No, some girl sees me and goes, "Oh, why are you wearing flip flops?" And then somebody was like, "Oh, she got her dogs out." The phrase "she got her dogs out" was never said before in my life. I had never heard it, and I had never. It was never directed towards me before. That I like. In the initial moment, did not even know that they were making fun of me. I was genuinely just like, "Who got their dogs out? What dogs?" And then it like dawned on me. It dawned on
It
me.
dawned on you.
And then I was like, wow, what the fuck? And that legitimately traumatized me so bad that I made it a point to never wear like open toe shoes again. And I think if so the moral of the story is if you make fun of people for wearing flip flops and sandals, your class is because some people, that's all they ever known. So the way that y'all make fun of people is really fucked.
Bro, the only
Tearing up thinking about it.
the only you know the what is it? The way Asians try to relate to other Asians is like when people make fun of their food. That the only thing I got is the one time I brought a PHO to school. I brought a PHO to school and they had a right to be mad at me. That shit stank.
That's fucked up.
I freaking got a PHO.
Bro,
I got
think I
clowned.
knew.
I hella got clowned on for bringing a PHO.
I think I knew like the severity of bringing up eat from a very young age because my dad hated it. So we could never have it in the house. So we'll have it when we go over to our grandma's or whatnot because my dad never ate it. And then whenever my mom does make it, she will like cook it in like the garage and then she'll bring it in, but she never eats it when he's around and whatnot. Now he's like, he doesn't care anymore. But when I was younger, it was like such a big deal that I knew, okay, I can't have this anywhere but home and like in an enclosed space that other people will not be bothered by.
Now that we're talking about school though, I did want to talk about how in the fourth grade I don't know why I wanted to bring it up, but I was literally thinking about this last week in the fourth grade while we were reading those magazines talking about eating disorders and stuff. I wanted to be bulimic. I wanted to be bulimic. I wanted those magazines were brought into the school to show us that we shouldn't do this stuff. And it was mainly targeted towards the girls, because it's always the girls with these eating disorders. And I was flipping through them like I was like, "Oh my god, that's a new idea. This is a new weight loss plan for me."
Honestly, though, I can't even lie. You cannot lie and say that that thought never crossed your mind because genuinely, it was it was like a little booklet of the possibilities,
I'm about to
like
get skinny.
the possibilities, and they were like, "This is easy way, this is easy way, and this is shortcut." And they're like, "But don't do it, girl. You're giving me all like the recipes, and you're telling me not to do it." I
No.
tried, it just didn't work.
Yeah, I tried to. I literally went back home. Bro, the people who try to make themselves throw up, they have to shove their like whole fist in their throat. I was in there, I was like touching that little dangly thing in the back of my throat. Like I was touching it. I was like, "Come on, come on." I was like, "Come on, why am I not throwing it up?"
It's fucked
I
up.
was like, "Come on." I was tickling the back of my throat.
I couldn't do bulimia because I was like, I feel like I've heard about like the aftermath of it more
yeah.
than like
Oh yeah, the
like
throat pictures
the
that they
throat
put.
picture and like how it's gonna decay your teeth and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
true.
like, a girl like me, I'm always manly. I can't have fucked up teeth. So I was like, nah, I can't do bulimia. But I really wanted to get into like an eating disorder.
No, which one?
Not like don't do it. Like I'm not saying it was okay, and I never really got into it. But
That's what we wanted. Like that's what
like,
we
but
wanted.
I felt like ugh, if only it worked.
If only. No, literally. No, but the thing is, the people with eating disorders, though.
I don't know where he was going with that, and
Oh my
I'm
God,
not
no,
going
we're done,
to
we're done.
poke that bear. I have nothing to do with this.
No, it's because skinny rules the world. We already know this. Come
Oh
on,
my god,
skinny rules.
skinny making a comeback is literally going to be the death of me. Can we talk about that?
Skinny rules the
Bring
world.
back big booty bitches. Bring back
Bro, why is
the
Lizzo not big
2016.
anymore? Come on, Lizzo.
Bro, what? Shawty
Normal.
Bay losing weight. Like I legitimately, and I honestly, even Ash Trevino is like I don't think as big as like me.
I would be
And
on
like
the beach, like the picture of Ash Trevino. That's gonna be me with like the ball. And then it's like
the
the
hot
Cheeto, the
Cheeto.
rose toy. That's gonna be me at the beach.
The rose toy, bro. I had sent that being like me, and then I saw the rose toy. I was like, wait, I didn't know that was in there.
All right.
But me nonetheless. Oh, okay.
I heard like everything crack.
No, it was just my neck.
Bro, her whole body cracked when she was doing that. Whoa.
Oh my god.
You know how to do body rolls? Does your body roll?
The way I seen that body roll.
Well, it's been a while since we've been on here. It's been like 2 months, I think.
Oh, it's been so long.
It's been so
Did you guys
long.
miss us? Can you in the comment below say I missed you,
Wait.
Twa and
So
Hungshin?
I'm done with classes now. Now it's just finals. So
Wow,
in 3 weeks, I
congratulations.
graduate.
I'm so excited for you. You know, this is a big journey for me personally. The way I talk about you to my parents, and I'm like, oh my God, Hangshen, school, like, yeah, his law school, he's almost done. These are the jobs that are like opportunities that are waiting for him. Like, I update them. Do they ever ask? No.
No.
Do they care? No. But I'm just like, yeah, like he's doing great. He's doing great.
While I'm doing that, like I just try not to bring up Twa because the more I bring up Twa, the more they're like this. The reason why you're not a Christian and the reason why you turned against God is because
Bro,
of that Muslim friend Twa that you got going on.
I am like the representative friend Hangshen has. Like for like he will say friend, and I think like the big image that pop up in their head is
It's
just
you.
Twa.
It's you or Jose, actually.
Really? How the fuck Jose made it up that far? Because I feel like
Jose
I
comes over
had
to my
to
house all the
I
time.
had to work my way up for this title. But oh yeah, Jose used to be over there all the time.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. See, that's like I can't be over there all the time like that. But honestly though, I think they need to stop blaming me. Not I think that Hangshens, your family need to like stop blaming me for you being the devil's spawn.
They're not blaming you. They're like, it's because of your no, but they use you as like
An
a
example.
grouping. They're like, it's because of your friends like Twa.
My friend, bro, and me being like the least of like my Muslim friends would hear that and they'll be like, her? Oh, the killer.
The
I
killers
think it's
here.
my siblings, honestly.
The killers are here.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm scared.
Oh my God. They're
Oh my
gonna
God,
see us
they're
like
gonna see
mid
us.
filming.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
okay, so but yeah, I my imagine like my Muslim friends and they like see that they're
Wait,
using
I'm
me,
scared of the killer. The killer is in this room right now.
the killer.
Can you
Killer
like
is
you
here.
can come in?
You know, I almost wore that shirt and then I was like, the way I've had that shirt on since I bought it, let me switch it up.
Where'd you get that shirt? Oh, Jose. Jose got you that shirt?
No, I bought this from
Oh my,
Primark.
so much happened. Come on, talk about your birthday. Tell them about your birthday.
What happened on my
I don't
Oh my
know.
God, my birthday, I was like, guys, I'm grown. I don't need anything.
Her brain has developed. Twa is 28.
Motherfucker.
Fully developed.
Fully
The
developed
membrane
brain.
and everything.
No, like 25 hit me like a ray of sun. It literally did hit me so fucking hard. I was like,
Really? Was that the first time like your birthday hit? Because most of the time it just feels like another day.
like and I think I used to be more excited about
Mhm.
birthdays where I was like, oh my God, I'm turning this number, I'm turning this number. But the day after I turned 24, I was like, gosh, I can't believe I'm 25 now. And so like by the time I actually did turn 25, it wasn't like, and halfway through the year also somebody was like, the number that you turn on your birthday isn't what you are turning, it's what you just lived out. And that
Oh.
fucking threw me for a loop too. I was like, that means that I've lived out my 25th year on earth. And it really like humbled me. It like made
It
me
dawned on you.
it dawned on me. It did, sure did. And so then I was like, guys, I don't need anything. But my best friend obviously wasn't just gonna let the birthday pass. So she like planned a surprise party. But
And Twa.
funny thing is, right? We have a Ring camera. She thought she turned it off, but she didn't. So like whole time I was out, I was checking my phone because I religiously check every single time the Ring goes off to see who's leaving what building and who's like coming in and out. So I saw them like bringing all this stuff in, and my sister is like, let's go here, let's go there. And I was like, they're trying to like time this so bad right now. I just pretended that I didn't know it was happening. I get here and then I was like, I actually did know. And Hangshan, like a week before my birthday was like, Twy, I'm not gonna be at your birthday party. I'm not gonna be at your birthday party.
Yeah, I was
So
just
then I show up to my birthday party and I'm like, where the hell is Hung Shek?
like I wasn't there. I told her and she got mad at me for no reason. I was like, I told you I wasn't gonna be at your
No,
birthday
it's the
party.
way that he was like building it up, and then I was like, girl, like you
Like
planning me a birthday party?
you're not gonna give
Like,
me a birthday present on my birthday, like on my birthday.
yeah, where is my birthday
I was
present?
like, happy birthday.
Where is my birthday? Where is my birthday
I
present?
got you nothing.
You
I was
literally.
supposed to chip in. Carla never sent me the bill.
So you okay? Now you owe me. You owe me something. But actually, no, because if there's anyone that I would expect something from, it'll be you. Because I feel like I always make sure to.
I told Carla I was gonna split everything. She never sent me the bill. I asked her like 3 times.
Send me $50.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
It's that easy. See, like it's
Okay.
that easy. I told because Carla spent hella money.
Hella money.
Hella money. She love you. Like
I
she
know,
love
we
you
love
for some
each
reason.
other.
Gay
We love
ass.
each. Oh,
Can we do the trend that we were gonna start on TikTok right now, or should we do it for an actual
No.
TikTok? I think we
Like,
should do
I
it for an
think-
actual TikTok.
I
instead of in
think
here.
no. I think we have to introduce the idea of it first because I don't think it'll make sense if we just start it.
I feel like on TikTok people
It'll
will
just
get it.
like get it, bro. That is so stupid. But last night I was like in bed thinking about it again. I was like, wow, that's actually pretty funny. We're quite funny people.
Well, you'll see it on TikTok. I don't think we're.
You guys will see it on TikTok.
If you get on.
No,
there.
but that was like a thing that I had written down, but it's okay. Speaking of being like gay,
Ooh.
what a topic.
Who's you?
You.
Ooh, leave
I gotta
that.
get up and do something. Do something.
I'm your grandmother.
I'm
Who
not
you?
gonna get up and do something. No, literally. Speaking of being gay,
Bro, like we're like elementary school students. Bro, saying the word gay is just funny.
I'm like, okay, wait, can we say that word? Can we say that word? Bottoms. I think recently I have developed like a hyperfixation on that like movie.
You
I watched it a while ago, and then I watched it again
Mhm.
with another person. Because the first time I watched it with my best friend, and then I watched it with another person, and then I watched it again because I was like, wow, that was really funny. Let me see it again. And I was gonna say that we should watch Bottoms. You, me, Jose.
I don't know. I don't even know what Bottoms is. So I don't
It's
know.
the movie
They
where
had an orgy at the end, right? Is that what happened?
there was no orgy. I think it's quite the opposite of anything an orgy could be, but also
Was there was
might
an
have
orgy
been an
at the end?
orgy. But I legitimately have watched Bottoms like so many times, and I love the movie. It's so artistic. You really have to.
Mm.
You have to get it. Like the girls who get it, and I want to watch it with you and Jose.
Well, I have
But
a new
the
girlfriend.
cast, what the fuck?
I have a girlfriend.
Can we like? I'm talking about Bottoms right now. I don't care about you have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
I want to date Havana Rose Lou from Bottoms, and I want to date Ruby Cruz from Bottoms, and I think I'm in love with the both of them at the same time.
You know, I thought the girl, I thought she was like Idris Elba's like daughter for some reason. Is she not Idris Elba's daughter?
Who?
The girl, the black girl, that's from Bears.
Ayo. I don't know.
Ayo
nothing about her.
Brogoli.
I only know her from Bottoms and The Bear, and I only seen an episode of The Bear
Whoa,
with my best
bro,
friend.
why do you got hella gas? Like
Hella gas.
Are we putting in a special gas? I didn't bring a third mic. All I got is my
They're
third
not gonna
leg.
be in the pod. They're not
All I
gonna
got
be
is
in
my
the
third-
pod.
no,
They're
we're
not gonna be in the
talk
pod.
about my third
Okay,
leg.
but anyways, I legit am in love with half of the cast of Bottoms, and I think they are also hot and sexy and funny and amazing. But
Bro, they're like
guy-
whispering in like capital
it's
letters.
like they're screaming at each other in a whisper. Nah, you being for real or you being for fake?
Bro,
We need to show like the audience. Can we show the audience?
I don't even know what we were talking about. What the flip?
Bro,
I've been since I don't know what you were talking about, something about bottoms, but I've been
nervous.
liking putting up the middle finger. Like, look at this, bro. Like, look
Fuck
at this.
up.
I be doing this on my bed sometimes when I get bored. I'm just like, I look at it and was like, whoa, somebody really did something with this.
No, it's because if you're doing it like this, you're not a real middle finger putter upper. You have to.
Bro, like, Like, imagine going up to the I'm like being really mad at somebody like fuck you.
Fuck you, buddy.
Okay, keep
No,
going with your
legit.
bottoms. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay, keep
sorry.
going with my bottoms, and it was the first time I ever saw bottoms, not like the whole movie, but the ad was when I went to go watch another movie, and the ad for that movie was like in it.
Bottoms. Okay.
It was bottom, and it was the scene where is her name Ayo or Ayo?
Ayo Brogoli.
Is that legit her name?
Yes.
I cannot. Like, I don't know, like, if I should, like, take you seriously.
Ayo Brogoli.
But, it was the scene where she was, like, driving. They were, like, in the car, and they accidentally, like, tap him, and he, like, and then he was like, I'm not talking to you, ugly bitch. I don't talk to ugly bitches in overalls.
Oh, dude, just so you know, I've never watched this, so this
Okay,
is
we're gonna
something you're
watch
just.
it. We're gonna watch
This
it
is
together. We're
something you're
gonna watch
just
it
telling
together.
the audience.
But anyways, and that scene was so funny. I wanted to watch it. But also Nicholas Galinci, Galitzine, whatever his name is. I have only ever seen him. Okay, so my introduction to him, and I'm gonna show you what he looks like. He is so cute, hot, sexy, fun. I seen him back in 2016
Mm.
in a movie called Handsome Devil, and
Oh.
then I saw him again in Purple Hearts, no Heartstrings, and then Purple Hearts, and then Red, White, and Royal Blue. I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue. I read the book. I
Oh, you're
watched the
so
movie.
gay, bro. Red, white, and royal blue, like that
I
gay.
read the book. I read the book in
the
like high
gay
school.
prince. The red, white, and yellow, orange, blue, or whatever that one is.
Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Those of you don't know that one, I actually know. It's basically like princes. This prince like falling in love with his servant, and it's like
No, it is not his servant. It was the prince of England and the first lady's son. So
Uh-huh.
it was a female president
Oh,
of the United
period.
States and her son.
Where's Kamala?
Fuck up. And her son, they don't get along. It was enemies to lovers. It was a great movie. It was a great book. I read the book. I paid for it actually on iBook on like the school iPad. I'm pretty sure. But
To read red, white, and blue on the school iPad.
yeah. And then I watched the movie when it came out. It was great. It was everything I hoped it was, and they were both beautiful, and I loved it. And then I saw him again in Bottoms, and I was like, wow, his range. He's like amazing. He's crazy.
It's that Arab-looking guy, right? Is that what you're
No,
talking
no,
about?
no,
The
no,
white
not
guy.
Nazak. Yeah, the white guy.
Wow.
And then he also was like in a movie with. He was in. Do you guys remember Cinderella with Camila Cabello?
Not at all.
No.
Dude, I don't watch movies.
He was in there, but I didn't watch that movie either. And then he was also.
Bro, they want that bag of chips so bad. Give her that cookie if you give Carla a cookie,
Bro, when you give Carla a cookie. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I just really love him. Just really love
What
him.
can I talk about my new girlfriend right now?
Yeah.
So on my Instagram page, one day I saw Suni Lee make an ad with Speed, and I was like, that's my girl. I'm
Suni
gonna.
Lee is
So
much
that's
better.
that's all I really have. My new hyperfiction
Fiction?
is Suni Lee. I'm gonna date her. I'm gonna marry her. She's gonna be my wifey. I'm gonna fight her NBA boyfriend. Like we're gonna get into a fist fight. I'm gonna snatch his balls out, and then we're gonna like Suni.
You're gonna do what to his balls?
Yeah, it's gonna be me, Suni Lee, and Yuki Kawamura. I know you don't know who that is. Me, Suni Lee, and Yuki Kawamura. We're gonna be a throuple.
Oh,
Yeah,
thruple.
a throuple. Yeah.
Thruple. Party for You, Charlie XCX.
X, Lady Gaga, Coachella. Keep going. What else we got that went on?
No.
We're just trying to catch everything up.
Of everything that's happened this weekend. No. Speaking of Charlie XCX and Party for You playing at the end of Bottoms was the most beautiful thing that has ever happened. And when Hang Shan was telling me about Party for You, he was trying to put me on that song. I was like, I never heard of it in my life. Whole time I did heard of it at the end of Bottoms. Speaking of Charlie XCX, Coachella, did you see the picture of her wearing that little sash that said should be Miss Headliner?
Yeah.
Right? Miss should be headliner.
Yeah.
And Green Day fans were freaking mad, and people, bro, it legitimately boggles my mind that people lack nuance that badly.
Yeah.
In this day and age, it legitimately because
they were
she's
just
not
having
saying
fun.
she's not saying she should have been, right? If it was like Miss should have been headliner, I'd be like, okay, shade. But it says Miss should be headliner. Did she say today? Did she say right now? No. bro, if I was an artist and I like, am in this festival, my dream would one day to headline. I would wear a sash that says Miss should be headliner, because one day, what am I gonna do? Headline this festival? Like, what is so crazy about that? That y'all are like
There's
foaming at
another.
the mouth.
There's a like another like in intonation. No, another. What's like when a word has another meaning?
Uh
There's
huh.
another. What is that?
And okay, I know what you mean.
Another like intonation, and different. Another
A
connotation for
connotation.
headline. So it's when a guy and there's a bunch of guys naked and a person just keeps giving them head. It's a headliner. But keep going though.
Yeah. So in this context, I'm assuming she's talking about Coachella,
Mhm.
and I think that people are just being so obtuse, getting so upset and foaming at the mouth about the fact that she says she should be headliner, and even Green Day themselves are not tripping over it. They wore like a brat hat like the next day, and it's a vibe. Everyone is chill. Everyone
Why
is
was
cool.
Bernie Sanders?
Why was Bernie Sanders
Sanders?
opening for? Was it Claro?
Yeah, Claro. Bernie Sanders went in. He did his thing. He did his thing though.
Bro, he's trying to reach new heights.
Bernie Bernie Sanders was there like butt naked at the on the stage of Coachella twerking it with Claro to Sophia. Bernie Sanders,
He was shaking ass to bags.
bro, he had a BBL up on there.
Y'all have to look it up. Bernie Sanders at Coachella on
Actually,
Twitter.com.
yeah, no, but actually, it's Bernie Sanders, and then they made a law about it because they don't want his image to be like broken.
Mhm.
So you have to search up Bernie Sanders Rule 34.
Yeah.
So everybody search up Bernie Sanders Rule 34. You'll see the image.
Why nobody want to search
So
up
just
Bernie Sanders Rule 34 right now? Our audience sucks, guys. They never want to do anything we want them to
what
do.
else? Oh, earthquake in Burma. Should we talk about it? We got some Burmese people here.
That's like heavy for everything we just talked about. Hakshan, you're fucking crazy. Like that is
Bro,
so,
why can't we just bring it up? Like,
like
pray for
you're
them. Damn.
no, but like the way that you brought it up is just like it's with what
What
we're
else are
talking
we
about.
gonna do?
How are you gonna go from Coachella, Charlie XCX, Bernie Sanders shaking ass on stage in Coachella, Bernie Sanders Rule 34 to let's talk about the earthquake in Burma? You're fucked up. You're literally
It's not
fucked
even-
in the head.
Well, we brought it up, bringing more awareness. It's crazy though. There was an earthquake in Burma, y'all. Like really, like all I can do is just please know about it. What else are we supposed to do? We got
Send
nothing.
help.
I got
Send donation.
I got no money.
Go
The
fund me.
crazy thing is, oh my goodness, I wanted to. There are so many factions. Oh wait, I want to talk about my little Zoe thing that happened. I told you guys about. So y'all, if you didn't know what's happening in Burma, it's crazy. There are so many factions in Burma because of how many ethnic groups there are that they're all basically all of them hate the military, right? But they also some of them hate each other so much that some of them team up with the military to get the other group. So there's a group. So I'm part of a group called the Zoe people, and then we have big beef with another group called the Zomi people. And recently, that Zomi people group teamed up with the Burmese military. Like just not all of them, but like a group of them teamed up with the Burmese military and burned down Zoe villages. Yeah, it crazy out there in Burma, y'all. Just an update.
Wait.
And
So
then while all that's happening, I think all the celebrities are like celebrating Dajan, like kill yourself.
yeah, that's what I was like confused about. I was like, there was just like this catastrophic earthquake, like actually the most, detrimental thing that could have happened to that country right now. And then everyone is like celebrating Thinja, which also I'm like,
But also, I'm like, why they need some kind of
I know.
happiness,
That's
right?
why I was like, before I like sit here and be like, how are you gonna celebrate? It's the little things that you could get out of life right now.
Yeah.
What is so crazy about just what spilling water on each other? Come on, like
Well, they don't.
you
They
get
can't
it.
celebrate it like before. Also, there's Thai and Burmese discourse about the Inja.
Songkran and
Yes, because
Dajjal.
they're
I
like,
thought it was the same thing. I thought they celebrated at the same time. It's the same thing. I didn't know there
yeah.
was
So the Thai water festival is called Songkran, I think, if I'm mispronouncing it.
Songkran,
Siento.
Songkran.
And then the Burmese is called Thinjan. And I think a couple of other countries do water festivals too. But I guess there's like a debate about like the Burma started it or like Thailand started it. I don't really know. But every single comment section while it was happening in Thailand, the Burmese people would be in the comments, be like, but in Burma, but in Burma. And then there's also people fighting back with like, nobody cares about Burma, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
So that's what's happening with the water festival.
it's really not that
It's
deep.
not that deep. Bro, I just want to go to White Party Bangkok, bro. Like, let's go to White Party
I'm from
Bangkok.
Thailand. I speak Burmese. I thought everything was the same thing until I was like grown for me to know the difference between the two. Like I don't know, girl. Figure it out. Uh, me speaking on a topic I have no business speaking on.
Bro, I've been dropping hella stink bombs recently. Like, okay, you know how I'm on this weird diet right now, right? Where I
Mhm.
only eat one meal a day. For some reason, that one meal a
Wait,
day.
I'm on that same diet.
Bro, we can shut up. So I've been only eating like one meal a day to get really skinny because that's the only way. Like calorie deficit, this, like whatever. So what that does to me is that it keeps all that food. I think my body is like, you only give me this much nutrients, so it's keeping it in my gut. So when I do fart, like it's like a clump of poop is in like the top of my stomach. So when I fart and let air release out of my stomach, it pushes that air through the poop, so like all that poop smells comes out of my like loose hole. comes out of,
Wait.
it comes out of my
Wait. Why is it loose?
because I've been farting hella. No
Oh,
other
that's that.
reason.
It does.
And I've been douching with my bidet.
Yeah.
So like every time, like just know every time I poop, it go.
It's like that silent hope.
Yeah, search up Silent Toe Bussy on Twitter, guys. Silent Toe Bussy. What?
Bro, you just have a way of like silencing me in a way that is like I can't even put into words how much.
Oh wait, can I also now go into my so you think of another topic? Last thing I wanted to say is that so since I've been getting skinny, right? I've been so skinny, even though skinny is coming back, and I know that I have been looking like healthier, okay? Just because I'm skinny doesn't mean I'm healthier. Okay, shut the fuck up. But I've been getting skinnier and I do have been more getting like conventionally attractive herb. So while this is happening, I know it's happening and I know I'm gaining muscles and all my like physiques is getting better, but every day I feel like I'm getting uglier. Like it's not enough. Like every single time, even though I'm doing all this stuff, every single day I look into the mirror and I'm like, bro, you so ugly. You chopped as hell. You look like chopped chin. And I just feel so depressed at night. Like at night, I just like what do I do? Like you can't help myself. And then I look at my jaw, I look at my teeth, I look at my eyes. But then I wake up in the morning, see myself in yellow lighting in the bathroom, I'm like, you're sexy hot. And then it goes on a rotation at night. I'm like depressed again.
Bro, something about yellow light. Something about a dark night and a yellow light. Oh, it'll do it for me. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm just like the most majestic, beautiful thing to ever exist until I go into like a public space and I
Yeah.
see myself in a reflection, and then it's like the fact that I am walking around in public looking like this is it like should be a crime, and I people should be allowed to shoot me in the head,
Yeah.
And so it's really
I look like a big crescent moon. Like that's where I feel like I look like. It's like a crescent moon with like a bigger bottom like that. That's where I feel like I look like sometimes like that. But keep okay. You got another topic? That's all I got with my.
Bro, Hangshan would trauma dump for fun in like the middle of a conversation and move on like nothing happened.
Mhm.
Um, can we bring back kids being cringy? I don't think kids are cringy the way that they used to be
Oh
anymore.
yeah, that's true.
Like, why is your username not 365 dance in? Like, why is your username not potato five sauce? Like, bring back kids like enjoying things and using them as their like usernames and whatnot without being hyper aware of like being perceived by the world. Because I don't know. I just feel like kids are too aware these days, and they
Mm,
are too aware of what's trendy,
because of the
the
internet. The
internet.
internet.
You have
It's
too
that
much
damn
access.
phone. It's that
It's
damn
literally that
phone.
damn phone. You guys have too much access to everything that's happening in the world, and it is freaky that at your very, very young age, you guys already know all this stuff. But honestly, though, let me tell you, one of my kids, they were trying to get me. There's like this new thing that's going around that I didn't even know was happening,
Mhm.
and I
I didn't
think
even know what was
that
happening.
I didn't know that was happening. And bro, spell socks,
SOCK.
socks.
SOCKS.
Ew, you spelled it. That means you're gonna smell it, bro. They they try to get me with that. They're like spell socks, and they're 5,
Yeah.
so you can't be acting like that. They're 5, and that's like a new thing that's happening.
No sucks. Well, that's so tame.
Like you spelled it, you smell it. Like
Or
I
like,
was
can you
like,
stand up and spell run? Put your knees and spell run.
but you have to spell it really fast.
You have to
Five
spell
times.
it, yeah.
And I have to touch my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to stand
You have
up,
to
touch
stand
your
up.
knees, and then spell run 5 times really fast.
It's so stupid.
But then I was like,
But
okay,
what
so
happened
then
to Yaga, bro? I've been trying to bring back Yaga for decades. Decades. We need to bring Yaga back. I want to
nah,
snatch a
bring
girl's
Yaga
hair.
back.
The video of the guy pulling that girl's hair. Bro, that video is so iconic. That Yaga video. They're so distracting.
Wow, some people just don't respect other people's art.
Yeah.
This is my livelihood.
Bro, we make money off of this.
Bro, no, but okay, so I was like, oh, that's so tame, you know?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, well, you guys spell I cup. They're 5. They just now learned their like CVC word. So they're like, I K. I'm like, C. They're like, I C U P. ICUP. I'm like, ugh. Guys, he said ICUP. And they were like, ugh, why did you say that? And so I taught them that, right? And then they tried to use it on me the next day. They're like, Miss B spell I cup. And I was like, no. Okay. A couple days passed. Yesterday, one of my students, he comes up to me and he's like new to English, right? He just recently started speaking English. He's getting better. He comes up to me. He goes, Miss B. I said, yeah. And he said, spell ICUP. And then all the other boys go, bro, you just spelled it. Bro, my kids, there's like never a boring day. Oh my God. One of the boys asked me, he was like, Miss B, are you married? And I said, no, just very casual. And he says, why not? You know you're about to get married? I was like, I am? And then he was like, yeah, because you're so bigger now. And I said, are you calling me fat? And then he was like, no, you're like bigger now. You're an adult now, so you have to get married. And I was like, no, it's okay. I just, I'm all right. I love my students. I just love you guys. And then he was like, see, you love us, but you need to love your husband. And I was like, well, I don't have one. And then he was like, why you hate husbands?
He clocked you.
And I was like, wait, T. And I was like, I just don't have one. I don't need one right now. And then he was like, you need to. Bro, the reoccurring topic of marriage, like,
Paul's gonna get
and
married
the
soon. I don't know what she's
looming
talking
realization of aging, it has been like fucking up my mind a lot. But bro, you literally, I'm not.
Paul's gonna get married next year. Not next year. When she turns 28. So what's that? 2028.
2028 is
You're
when I turn 28.
and you're gonna be married. His name is gonna be Hassan.
Hassan Hiker.
No.
What?
Hassan Tula. Rama's gonna.
Shut the fuck up. And you're not gonna bleep it too. You always say you're gonna bleep the name.
He's never gonna
Bro,
watch it, bro. You think
you
he's gonna
always
watch?
say-
You think Hassan Tula is gonna watch this show? The fuck? No. Hassan Tula has not clicked on a video before, bro.
Bro, one day somebody's gonna come across it just like watching it for fun. The name's gonna pop up and then it's gonna spread like wildfire.
Hassan Tula.
Shut the fuck up. Bro, I think Hassan Tula is seeing someone right now. Like, it's been so tame and normal.
That's
like,
crazy. All of Twa's love interests all are married. Like,
none of them have been my love interests ever. Is the funny
should
thing.
I list them all? I'll
Yeah,
bleep
yeah.
it all. I'll bleep it.
Yeah.
No, that's too much work for me.
No. Edit the names. Hassan Tula.
We got.
Bro, that one I'm gonna get like soon.
We got Lon. we got Maxon. No, they're not gonna find this funny. I'm gonna cut this all out because nobody's gonna find it funny except us.
Know what the fuck is happening? My long list of love interests who are all married. Wait, remember Boff? So stupid. My ex-boyfriend Boff.
Oh yeah, bro, you and Bob went crazy.
Ex-boyfriend Bob. Oh wait,
Oh my gosh, you do not like people.
bro, this is so stupid. We're wasting time.
Bro, okay, let's talk about the what's going on in the state of the world.
Yeah, let's talk about something worthwhile, like the political economic state of the world.
I literally cannot tell you what happened in the last 2 months because my life has been so mundane.
Mine has been like, if yours is mundane, I don't even know how to describe mine. I think it's been work, home, bed,
Yeah.
and maybe my parents' place.
Bro, I was trying to film a how to twerk video for YouTube and I just never did it. I didn't know how to twerk. For some reason this body don't twerk.
This body just don't.
If you guys ever meet Twa outside, she's gonna act like a really fake but just so you know she's trying to be nice. Because remember that interaction you had with my cousin? He's gonna watch this.
Bro, cousin, Hangshan cousin. Can I say his name?
Yeah.
Utosa. I was being so nice and respectful. I wasn't
No,
even
it's not fake. It's just like that's not you. Like that's not you.
He sees me on the podcast, and then when I start talking to him, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, girl, slay.
Girl, literally slay, girl.
Like, period.
Period,
Thank you.
poo.
That's how Twa talks.
Well, can a bitch not be normal? Like, can a bitch not act normal around other people?
I need to stop saying the B word. I need to bleep that out. So sorry.
Did you say it?
I think I said it. Did I say it, guys?
No, I said it.
I don't know.
You're just
After
scared.
Drew getting canceled on the emergency intercom, I'm scared.
As a man, why are you so comfortable saying the B word? You know what? Like, is a fear of mine right now? Rabies.
Rabies?
I saw a video of a girl talking about, like, as an equestrian, what was your scariest experience with your horse? Like, I'm not talking, oh, you fell off his back. Like, I'm talking real scary. And somebody mentioned horses with rabies, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot that existed. And now I'm like, I legitimately
Did the horse eat her or something?
I don't know. They just mentioned horse and rabies in the same sentence, and I was like, whoa.
And rabies doesn't have a cure.
That's so scary. I think back when I was in like Thailand, we hear about it. It's called like Kui Yu something. Yeah, something like that. And like apply it to any other animal, right? I used to be so deadly afraid of it and just animals in general, but like the fact that some of them might have rabies, I don't know. Like, can cats get rabies?
I think any animal can get rabies.
And
we can too because we're animals. We're not like children.
Yeah, like animals. When I was in middle school, I think that's all came out when we were in middle school, right?
Yeah.
When I was in middle school, I'll be on the bus and like I'll listen to Animals by Maroon 5 and I imagine me in a situation. And okay, so this song I always like associated with G Dragon's Obsession, and it's not an official song, so you can't find it on Spotify. You have to go look on YouTube, and it was like from his tour, and then it's like it goes, "It's my obsession," right? And so those two songs I would like mash up in my head, and I imagine a music video in which I'm being held captive
by Maroon 5
by G Dragon, but like Animals by Maroon 5 would also play, and like I'll imagine like the lyrics and like me going through it like.
Okay. Speaking of old music videos, I cried at Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
Radioactive.
It was a sad song. It was so sad. In the music video, there's like a bunny, and then they go into the bunny. Like, have you seen the music video?
I don't watch music videos. Like
of Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
It's like a Duracell bunny, Duracell pink bunny goes into a fighting arena with other basically plushies and stuff, and they fight, and then the Duracell bunny lost. Okay. That's all I got. It's really not that good. Like sometimes like I'm just like, okay, it's not even that good of a story, so let's just move on. Like, there's nothing else
it
to say.
It doesn't matter. But
I had something I wanted to say though. Oh my god.
Remember when I put y'all onto Quan Mills? Do you remember that happening?
The N Mills guy?
No, Quan Mills.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this was like at least a year or two back. I was still.
Her twat ain't wet as mine. Her twat ain't wet.
Her twat ain't wet as mine.
I say it like your body, like your body, say it like your body.
I do.
Hurts why ain't where as mine. No, he legitimately. I went through a phase, and I sent y'all literally like
His
screen
book.
recordings of his book, and like before he blew up. Right now, everyone's talking about Quan Mills, and I'm like, y'all didn't know him the way I knew him,
Yeah.
and it was like the funniest thing. He is the greatest writer of our time.
Generation.
No,
Was
literally,
he even in our generation of our time? I think I
like of our time, and he legitimately the use of free will on his part
Yeah.
is
Wasn't he a New York
beautiful.
bestseller somehow though? Well,
Internationally renowned.
everybody is.
I still don't understand what like constitutes what makes you a New York
Well,
bestseller.
you just have to be a bestseller for like one day. So like 365 people are bestsellers every year, basically.
Oh, is that true?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay, so he don't know for a fact. But yeah,
Yogi, like
the fuck
that's
did you
funny.
just say to me?
Yogi, isn't that like shut up?
No, Yogyo is like it's here.
I think I'm drained now, guys.
like
What minute mark are
we're
we at,
cooked.
though?
We're cooked.
What? I feel like we've been talking for ages. We're not good at this anymore. No,
We've
you're
lost
good. You're
we've
good.
lost
What
our
else you got
touch
on here?
question mark. I just did everything I had. You know, half of these were all bottoms related.
I know. You wanted to talk about bottoms like crazy. Wait, can we talk about okay, since we can just talk about anything, Stray Kids Bangchan being cringy.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because
Can you do
he's
a
going through a
rundown?
tough time. He's going through like a rough time, and I'm not gonna add to that. Like he legitimately was like, I can't say anything right. Like I can't say anything right.
Bro. Stray Kids Bangchan is literally one of the funniest people in K-pop, in my opinion. He had this whole phase like, I didn't say the N word. What was that? I said ninja. What was it? Can
I
you say
said
it?
Ninja Fam. I think you misheard. Because I show respect and I represent.
He's so cringe, bro.
Bro, I think it's just like he says corny things, but he's not a bad person. He's
Yeah.
never done
He's like sweet.
like well, aside from the N-word situation, even then he was like he replaced it. It was still like iffy,
It's
but
ninja. I think you misheard. Like, damn, he made a song
he legit explained himself like,
in a song.
girl, duh, I said it in the song.
He said ninja.
But like, aside
Yeah.
from that, I can see where people were like upset with him. But like, I feel like he has been such a chill guy. I may not like their fan base, but the members themselves have not done anything to
Well,
me.
except for the one that shouldn't be named.
Yeah, he who shall not be named.
Mhm.
I don't even think of him as a member, so it doesn't matter. But like, they haven't done anything to me. I don't think they've done anything that was like crazy, like problematic, at least not that I know of. So yeah, I'm not gonna add to it. I just think the dude's a little corny.
He's
could be
really funny, corny. Wait, did you see that video of them? So Stray Kids were having a concert. I don't know what country it was, but I guess some fans were fighting, and then Stray Kids told them to stop.
And they
hey,
did it, so they
and
walked back.
yeah, and then all the fans were like, "Why did they talk to their fans like that?" Did you see that?
I didn't see
was
the
crazy.
discourse after. I just know that they were like, stop, stop. And then they were like, you're not going to stop. And then they went backstage. And I guess people were upset about that because on one hand, it's like, I'm not your kid. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think this like idea of like a fandom and like the artist that you stan and them treating you like that is kind of weird because like we're just consumers, you know? But then at the
I think
same
they were
time,
fist fighting, weren't
yeah,
they?
at the same time, and also they were pushing a lot too. So they were telling them to back off.
Well, you can barely see them. They're like 5'6" on stage. Bro.
But like that, like I don't know. I think it's a weird relationship. And them saying like, oh, states are turning into armies, and people were mad. There's always discourse, bro. There's
In
always
the K-pop
discourse.
fandom. Don't
But
come at my girl Lisa. Like y'all always be coming at Lisa. Yes, her album was ass.
like,
Okay.
yes,
Can
she
you
doesn't sing live. Okay, yes, she
like can we
doesn't
move
sing
on? Like
ever.
she's La Lisa Love Me. Like the fuck?
Like, okay, maybe she doesn't ever sing live. Maybe she only lip sync on stage. What
That's
about it?
Lisa, bro.
Like,
You guys
look at
can't
her dance.
look at her dance. And look at her. Don't let her freestyle though. Just look at
Yeah,
her dance.
just like look at her choreographed
Dance.
dancing that she did on stage.
Yeah.
So,
Don't tell her to
no,
freestyle.
y'all always trying to hate, okay? And also not too much on my girl Jenny. Okay, y'all are always trying to hate on her. So what, she doesn't sing
Yeah.
half the song. So what, she doesn't dance to
Ever.
most of the song. At least she's on the stage.
I know. Like y'all let Park Mom just sit there.
Don't talk about Park Mom, bitch.
Y'all
She's
just
not the same.
Baby, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry.
Baby, I'm sorry. No, it's bro, she was on that stage moaning and groaning, and I was like, I will be sad. Like, I will be there.
I'm literally still gonna go to the 21 concert. No, she just sat down. I saw a video of her just sitting. I was like, she's just like, I was like, I will be there. I will be there.
The backtrack singing full lyrics. She's like,
Bro, if the video of Park Mom gets on Instagram,
no,
she's
like,
gonna die on there.
people are not like, bro. and
Instagram
the
is not
thing
ready for Park
She's
Mom.
literally on stage,
Yeah.
and then the members are like,
The baby's like, come on, pick up.
and everyone's like cracking their neck. She's like,
But she has a condition though, doesn't she?
she's been through a lot, honestly, and that's why like fans know everything that she's been through enough to still like her as an artist, like to see her be on stage. For me, I think I just want to see
Yeah, I just
21
want to
as
see
4.
them. I just want to see.
I just want to see 21 as 4. Like, that's all I want. And yeah, so one day it'll happen for me. Please, please. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing BB. Bro, nobody listened to BB the way I listen to
Bro,
BB.
I literally put her on BB, and she's gonna try to act like this, bro. BB is this again K-pop. Like, look at her. She likes K-pop. Duh, the fuck. But BB is Apunya lady, right? And
Dapunyon.
Apunya, like apatu, like they also just sound apatu, like dynamite. DNA, like they all they all just say like random like ad libs. That's all K-pop is.
No, I'm seeing BB and I'm gonna kiss her on
Like
the lips.
chick, chick, boom, boom. Any shot.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, she's gonna see BB.
I'm gonna see BB and I'm gonna kiss her on the lips. That's my goal.
I already kissed BB's on the lips.
I know you be kissing.
I be kissing BB. You know she got a BBL? BB got a BBL.
Bro, it's just saying things. He's just saying things right now. BB has never gotten a BBL. If she got a BBL, I would know.
BB got a BBL for me. BB got her BBL for me.
Bro, shut your mouth. Oh my god. Okay.
But it wasn't that big. It was like BB got a BBL and she was just stung by a little tiny little bumblebee. I'm trying to do alliteration.
BB got a BBL, but it's not that big because it was just a little bumblebee that stung her bubble butt.
Bubble butt. BB got a bubble butt, bro.
What the fuck is happening?
We're just spiraling.
Well, we should have ended this like
Should we
10
wait?
minutes
Okay,
ago.
okay. Last topic. You got one? If you wanna. Wait, we're at 1 hour. 52. Oh.
Guys, give us a topic.
You don't need to be at an hour.
No, we gotta be. This is 2 months ago.
There's like 10 minutes we have to cut
out because of you guys and stuff.
Give us a topic.
No, I written some stuff down. I just forgot. It's on my phone. It's fine. It's fine.
How you were at the store and you called the car.
Bro, this is so humiliating. Okay, this is what happened. My best friend and I, we went to the Kroger marketplace and I had to use the restroom. So I went into the restroom. She went around. She was shopping. And when I came out, I took out my phone and I called her because I didn't see her.
Okay.
So then I was like, hello, where you at? And then over the phone, I hear at my house. And so I thought, my best friend, she's so silly. She playing a little prank on me right now. So then I go, but I'm still in the restroom. Please come back. And then over the phone, I hear, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, that don't sound like my best friend. I checked the phone. It's Doe. And then her and our bit started laughing at me. And I was like, oh my God, no, this was for Carla. Sorry, bye. I hang up. I'm a little embarrassed, but I was like, nothing. Like, that's a silly mistake. So I called my best friend. I'm like, where are you? Ooh, I don't see you. And then she's like, don't cry. I'm over here. And then like we played it off, whatever. Now they won't stop. Every time they see me, they go, but I'm still in the bathroom. Oh my God.
You got one? It's like
Wait, let me
lightning in a
see.
bottle. See, this is how we do it. Like, it's
Like
just
we just
ideas
have
like
to.
this. Me and Twa got this little good back and forth going on for you guys. We just have to get back into it. Like, we're just trying to feel our juices flowing, bruh. Bro, my juices flow so good. My whole like bed is wet. Like, that's how good my juices be.
Oh, I can't say my
Bro, they
juices.
like my juices be so good. I jar it up and sell it on eBay.
Oh,
That's how good
I
my
can't
juice
say
is.
that my juices. Nah, I
I
can't
saw a
say.
quote that said when gay guys have sex and then the bottom says he's wet, they're like, no, like that's just true. That's just shit. I saw that quote. That got me dying. I was like, that's so true.
What the fuck are you saying about? Like what? Like what is that about? What is what?
Bro, can I not just bring up all the things I've been seeing in the past 2 months? I saw a
I don't have it.
I saw a gay post that said bottoms be saying they're wet. Hop answers back, girl, that's just your shit.
I don't have it. It was our bit like pulling his shirt really tight, and he had like a little like the little
Oh,
right here,
Orbit had the twink,
the twink with the turd in his
in the
gut.
gut. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he had, and I thought it was really funny.
Well, bro, there was hella drama happening every day, all day, every day. How are we forgetting?
Drama.
I feel like there was something on TikTok going on. Ash Trevino is lost. When the
We
world
can't-
needed her most, like she's gone.
She's
Ash Trevino, even though she was vile, nasty, and gross, she brought us the entertainment
I
we
think
needed during the
that
presentation.
trashy, it's that like trashy internet celebrity like we haven't had in a while. I
Yeah.
feel like the last time we had a nasty, icky like internet
Mhm.
influencer was like Shane Dawson.
Oh yeah.
You know, the last time we had someone of that caliber, and she brought that back. Like, but
She's gone when the
now
world
she's
needed
gone. I heard she's trying to get into like book talk.
her. Oh yeah, I saw that. Ash Trevino was like sharing all the
Share
books she
her
reads.
books, and then she's like, "I'm gonna read these," and there was like 5 books. So good luck to her new like
Ash Trevino, can you come on
adventure.
the Bad Vibes Adjacent podcast?
Ash Trevino, please be on our podcast, please.
Yeah. Actually, like,
But
even though,
she's not coming to my
but just so you guys know, like Ash Trevino, we already said our opinions about you, but still, come on, like, we can be cordial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want clout.
We want clout.
We want clout.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bro, we get,
What is this snicker?
why
and
are
laugh?
they laughing at us? We make bands. Bro, why the fuck is she laughing now?
Now why the fuck is this bitch in the corner laughing?
Bro, we make
Like
hella
something is
bands.
funny. Bro, we go band for band.
Bro. Oh, put oh my on the camera. Like, my friends have been wanting to see her.
They were like, bring back the baddie, bring back the baddie.
Bring back on mine.
Where's
we gotta tell a story of mine. The one where I was singing in front of the house. That was in, like,
Bro,
6th grade.
bro, this story we have to save.
What?
A special story. Here.
A special story
Alright,
by
so
Omar.
it was one day in 6th grade, right? So I was riding the bus, and the bus stop was like right in front of this girl's house. And I had my headphones in. I got my iPhone 4, and I was just singing all these songs. Like, I always did this. I always sang out loud. Well, I didn't know I was singing out loud, actually. So the next day, my little sister was like, the little girl said, her mom said, can you stop singing so loud? They're trying to sleep. And I was like,
Waiting for the bus 6 a.m. in the morning, singing out loud with like her headphones in.
I got my headphones, and I was like, yeah, but... Yeah, guys, that's my story. And it was really embarrassing. And after that day, I never wore earbuds again. So
Thank you.
I have one in that same level. Okay, so back when I was in like the 5th, 6th grade, what was really popping? Okay, those of you who have been into K-pop long enough, you will know the Uljang phase. It got me. It got me. All right. The Uljang phase, the whole thing was like ginormous, like doll-like contacts. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The
Seen that.
downward swoop eyeliner that give you like that puppy eye effect with the lip tint. You know, like the tints that would like stick to your lips, like bright red, and you don't put it all over your lip. You only put it in like the center right here and like the top right here, so that it gives you like that gradient lip effect. Okay, obviously I was 11, 12. I couldn't get all the actual products that I needed.
That's when you did the ice bucket challenge.
Stop. And then so what the closest thing I had was like going to like the Asian markets and getting like the dupes of everything that people are using. Like if Korea had 3CE, over here we had 2CD, like some crazy shit. Like it's like, the dupes. And so I bought the dupes. Okay, one day I wake up, I do my makeup, downward liner, contacts, no, obviously I couldn't afford them. Mascara, foundation that was a tad bit too light for me, and concealer on the lips. Okay, and then you put a little bit of that.
Oh, wait, concealer on the lips. That's the white girl butthole lip, right?
Yeah, but this one was like concealer, and then the gradient where it's like the darkest here, and then it like fades out.
Okay.
Okay, so that was like the vibe that you're supposed to go for. Me, chapped lip, put it on my lip. It's like the darkest shade of red you could find, stuck to like the most chapped parts of my lip. It is winter, okay? We're waiting for the bus. It's too cold for us to wait outside. So we're waiting from like the apartment complex, like waiting. And the lady who lives downstairs, she's waiting with me for her kid. And then she looks at me and she goes, Twa, are you sick? I said, no. And she was like, oh my goodness, did you apply lip balm? Your lips are bleeding. And I was like, no, it's my makeup. It's the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, that was like a cursed
Hey, they don't
time.
want us on the phone.
Who's they?
Our fans.
Oh, they don't like. They were like these bitches were gone for 2 months. They come back and they're just on their phone. Okay, mean girl energy. But you know what, guys? I missed you a lot, and like y'all saw, I wasn't even on my phone this whole time. Like that's how much I missed y'all.
The last boy, I do have something I wanted to say to the audience. Not everybody has
audience.
to fucking like your dog, okay? Like I don't like your dog. I don't like animals. No, not everybody has to be an animal lover. Like I just don't like animals.
Do not be pushing your dog towards me. Like if I'm walking down the street and your dog is walking down the other street, like make sure you have a tight hold on that bitch, because I am so deadly afraid of dogs, and y'all think it's cute. They're like coming up to me and I'm like, stay the fuck away from me. And then they're like, oh, he's just really friendly, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Keep him away.
Bro, especially if your tiny little like
demon dog,
demon chihuahua dogs are gonna come up to my feet and bark up, and you're like, they don't bite. I don't care. It's barking at me. I'm gonna be
they
scared.
don't bite. I might. I might.
Bro,
keep them away.
Wait, I was gonna.
You going what?
I was gonna say something bad.
Don't. We can't afford that.
We can't afford that anymore.
We cannot afford that.
So dog is done. I also wanted to say I don't want kids.
Okay, nobody's giving it to you.
I don't want kids. Do not give me a baby.
Okay, Hakshan, if there was like a development.
I was thinking about Chaperone, because Chaperone recently got canceled because she was like, I don't want a baby. All my friends are like going through it, like don't have a fucking baby. And then all the moms are hating on her. I'm like,
they're always hating on Chapo for something, bitch.
Like literally, like moms out there, y'all, like Chapo doesn't want a baby.
I don't have to like your fuck ass baby.
I don't want a baby. We don't want a baby. And for all you say, when you have a baby, they're like, your whole life is going to change. It's so true. What do you mean that's not true? I was talking to a friend recently. She was like, it's not true when people say, what is it? It's not true when people say when you have a baby, your whole life changes or your whole world crumbles. I'm like, yes, it does. You have new priorities. You have new things. You can't talk to your friends as much. You can't do this. You can't do that. You have all these new sets of rules you have to follow to give this child this new life and the best life they can have. Because I better not be, you can't be acting the same way you were acting before that child. So your whole world does crumble. Like you have a new world now. And I can't have that. That's why I don't.
If there was a new development and men could get pregnant, Hakshan, would you be down to get pregnant, or
I think I'm gonna just do what I've been doing. I already have like 8 baby mamas.
Oh wait, would you ever get a man pregnant?
If a man could get pregnant,
yeah,
they're already out there.
You won't be the one to get pregnant, but you would impregnate.
Yeah. Bro, there's
10
baby mamas, bro.
Okay.
Sam.
Pam.
Sam.
Bro, okay, if that development happened, I would let my my husband carry the baby. Would you still love the child as much if you didn't carry it to? What the fuck am I saying?
No. Okay. Wait, no, look at literally though, because if both you and your spouse could have a baby, would you want to carry it to term, or would they? Bro, I wish we could just transfer babies.
Just like, I'm tired today.
Yeah.
Carla and I talked about this. She would carry the baby.
I don't think I could ever carry a baby.
I feel like it
Like,
makes
as much as I say my hole is loose,
if
it's
the
kind of
two
tight.
of
It's a sphincter.
if Carla and I were walking down the road.
I don't know why O's making that face. I feel like she didn't see my pussy before.
A lot. If Carla and I were walking down the street, okay, and one of
Who has
us
seen
happened
my
to be
pussy?
pregnant.
Like, I don't know what she's acting like.
Okay, we've all seen your pussy. You have that shit on like display at all times.
Bro, you know my pussy is like you've seen it. Like, it's like the mic with the little fuzzy stuff on it. That's what my pussy looks like.
Yeah, I told you to shave it.
Yeah. Last
But
time
he
somebody's
won't.
down there, I gave him static shock because it was so like there was so much friction down there.
I told you. It left a burn. Oh, but anyways.
On your nose?
Yeah.
You were trying to get in there? It must have been in that hotel room. I don't know.
Might have been. Damn. You threw me off. I said if me and Carla were walking down the street, and one of us had to be pregnant, who would make more sense to be pregnant?
Carla.
It just makes sense. So
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
You know, if I was walking down the street and I didn't know you guys, and you and Carla were walking down, and I was walking past you guys, I would not look even at you. I would just look straight. I would walk past you too.
Yeah, if we were walking down the street and we saw you, we would turn the other way. We're just like, that's just why do they allow people that look like that to walk?
Yeah, you'll just like look at my back and be like,
Yeah. You walk up, we're just like, oh, at this point, what is happening? At this point, Akshan, if you wake up one day, all right, and I'm there, okay, would that
I'll go back to sleep.
I'd hope it was a dream. No, okay. If you wake up one day and there was, you have to choose between there being a 5-year-old me versus 5 me's right now. Which one would you choose?
I'm 5-year-old you.
Why?
5 U's, bro. I feel like you're one of my friends that get me we both like when we're around each other we like go to the same energy, so like when you're depressed I slowly start getting depressed too, so 5 U's would overpower my happiness.
What makes you think I'd be sad? Maybe I'm up.
That's true. When you're up you'll be too up though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I'm like I've never been like up and I've never been down. I've always been fluctuating between the middles of those two.
Mhm.
You know, but you are always like bam or bam. And I can't handle too much of either.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
And if you were 5 years old, I'll just give you to your mom, bro. I'll be like, let her grow up.
No, but I'm in your care. I'm in your care. If I had to choose, I
Wouldn't that
would.
be like grooming?
Well, you don't have to do any. Like you don't have to. It doesn't have to go that route. That's for if you chose 5 me's. Well, guys,
You're gonna be a headliner.
you're gonna be headlining. Well, guys,
Bro, what the hell were you talking about? I thought this would be a good episode. We did not. Sorry, y'all.
We're matching. Like, big time.
Okay.
she was excited.
I'm just pointing it out.
Oh, she was excited.
We have that connection.
Bruh.
Once you sniff each other's pussy.
Bro, once you sniff each other's pussies, you cannot go back to just being friends.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, wait, ready? Let's end it off. 하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요. 밥사이즈제이슨입니다.
Okay.
Jana. What is that?
What the hell is that?
Jana. What isn't that?
안녕.
Oh, 안녕. Bye.
Bye.
Bro, I don't know.
Bro, I think we like
Bad vibes, Jason.